How to control the smartphone's camera actions? Here, I use servo to click the phone's volume button to take photos. MSP430 LaunchPad reads the sensor signal, and after some processing and judgment, it outputs the corresponding control signal to the servo. The output port of the sensor is connected to the P2.0 port of LaunchPad. The signal light of servo is connected to the P2.1 port. The power supply of the sensor and servo comes from the 5V power supply of the USB port. The motion detection camera has two modes, photo and video, and a switch is used to switch the mode of the camera. According to this connection diagram, connect the various modules on the breadboard. Write the program in Energia IDE. Compile and download it to the LaunchPad. The downloading of the program and connection diagram is below the video. After the program is running, when the hand shakes in front of the sensor, the servo then makes a click to take a picture, so this program can work. Next, let's make the real object. Here we can use a universal board to make the adapter board, and connect the wire according to the previous connection diagram. Plug the made adapter board into the LaunchPad. Use craft paper as the base of the sensor. Use hole melt glue to paste the servo on the other side of the craft paper, just like this. Adjust the position of the module. Let the servo's rocker is directly above the phone's volume keys. Use a clip to fix the module to the phone, but here the clip can clip the phone, so the craft paper needs to be cut off so that the clip can clip to the phones. It's looking good. Connect the sensor to the corresponding ports of the adapter board and plug the servo cable into the position shown. Let the 5V power supply from the USB port to the adapter port. The 5V power supply supplies power to the sensor and servo. The connection is complete. The mobile power supply supplies power to all modules through the USB port. Don't forget to use tape to strengthen the rigidity of the servo, because the focus here will be relatively large. Let's see if this camera can work. Shaking in front of the phone. The servo clips the volume button of the phone, and the phone successfully takes a picture. Now test the video mode. The phone camera apps also switch to the video functions. When the person walked in front, the phone began to record. After the person disappeared, about 20 seconds later, the phone automatically stopped recording. Now test the photo mode. The phone camera apps also switch to the photo function. When the hand keeps shaking in front of it, it will keep taking pictures. When people are far away from it, it can also detect it and take pictures. Now test is responding to animals. There are a few cute chickens here. When the chickens are standing still, the PIR motion sensor cannot detect them. Once the chickens move, the sensors sense the chicken's movement and it takes pictures continuously. In addition to chickens, cats and dogs can also be sensed, because their body temperature is not much different from human. But there is one exception, that is cool-blooded animals, such as snake. Thanks for watching. Welcome to subscribe my channel for more videos. See you next time.